mate, how your head spinning the last few days, or you're back in?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind few days. You know, it was a great couple of days to celebrate with the team. You know, it was a significant achievement and something that the guys could be really proud of. And I think the best thing about the Wallabies here, Ewan sort of allowed us. You know, he said that we weren't commitments till Wednesday, so I think the guys got to savour it a bit. But now, you know, it's good to be amongst here in the squad, and you know, our preparation now turns onto the All Blacks.
Is it easy to switch to the Australian focus, given what happened last weekend?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think it's always easy to recover after a victory. I think it would have been pretty devastating to have lost that and to come in down here on sort of a bit of a sour note. But you know, I think we're still on a bit of a high, and it's been great to get into the squad. And you know, the enthusiasm and the energy with the rest of the squad has been great.
I imagine there were celebrations. Are you actually fit enough to train today?
Yeah, no, we're all good. We the celebrations went on for a couple of days, but you know, then there's a time and place for that. But now it's you know, we're switched on here, and you know, we're out here to do a job, and it's it's good to be a part, and probably feel better for running around rather than sitting down and sleeping. So
now, of course, Dan Carter has been ruled out for the next 2 Bledisloe Cup tests. He'd be your opposite man. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, you know, he's a quality player. I suppose he hasn't had that much game time this year. He hasn't played a lot of games, so I don't think they're going to really change too much. You know, like Aaron Cruden or Beauden Barrett, you know, comes in. I don't think they change their game plan too much. So, although he's not going to be a quality player is going to be missing. I think they can fill that spot pretty easily with another one.
What are your hopes for the next week, Bernard? What's on your mind? What are your goals?
I think to gel as a squad as quickly as possible. I think we were sort of building something there in that French series. You know, we had a couple of challenges, and I think the combinations and stuff really came to fruition there. And I think that's the task of the next week is to do that. You know, get back on the track. You know, get back into the same systems as a Wallaby squad and gel again.
Bernard, that Waratahs backline was sizzling towards the end of the season. Should there be more Waratahs sort of in that backline in the Wallabies camp?
Oh, I think, you know, that was probably as a result of continuity. We were able to play together pretty much the whole 18 games. You know, I think Israel missed a couple of games, but other than that, it was a very settled backline, and you know, the combinations are able to gel. And I think that's sort of with every backline. If we can get time together and you know, string a few games together, that the class will show. And I think, you know, the selectors here have a good challenge ahead, because there's so many guys putting up their hands to play in that back line, and I think that's exactly what you want in the squad. You want guys to be challenged, and you want you know, a lot of depth in the squad. So in that regard, it's definitely a good thing.
It's good. You're going to be the only Waratah in that sort of in midfield sort of area. Is it going to be hard for you to sort of, you know, pick up new combinations with the Brumbies players?
Not really. You know, I don't think it's a lock-in that I'm the only one there, or that I've cemented a spot. I think it's been good to play with Nick White and Matty Tamura during that French series. I think, you know, we sort of understood each other's game quite well, and you know, if it's those guys, you know, I've already played there a couple of games, and you know, if it's the Waratahs blokes, well then, you know, I'm pretty familiar with them as well.